Hello everyone, how are we all doing? I bought some trainers and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to film a little unboxing and show you guys what I think of them and my kind of experience of buying them, because they are a very popular trendy trainer at the moment. So I was like, oh, go on, I'll just do a little video and show you guys what I picked up. So as you can tell from the title, I did buy myself a pair of Nike Dunks. I have wanted a pair of Nike Dunks for a while. It was either Nike Dunks or Jordans, but I couldn't decide what I wanted. I couldn't find a colourway that I liked. And as you all know, in the minute a new pair of Jordans or Dunks come out, they're gone like that. So it's kind of like, it's hard to kind of get excited about a pair of trainers or like know what to buy when you don't really know where to go to buy them. And I had been really kind of looking around and trying to find like a good place to buy a pair of trainers, and I ended up on Stockx. Now I only went on Stockx because I've seen a lot of people buying from there. So I bought a pair of trainers from Stockx. Now I did actually have a bit of a nightmare with Stockx. Nothing on their part, completely my fault. I basically bought a pair of trainers in the wrong size. I didn't understand the website and I bought them in the wrong size, and then I had to resell them back on Stockx. So it was a bit of a faff, but this time round was absolutely fine. The website is so easy to use that I should have got it right the first time, but I didn't. And the thing that I got wrong was the sizing. I just didn't understand it. All the sizing is in US rather than UK, and I didn't use my brain properly and I bought completely the wrong size. But anywho, this time round it went really well and I bought a pair of trainers off Stockx, and here they are. So I'm going to show you guys them, we're going to open them, we're going to chat about them. I absolutely love them. So here's the Nike box. And inside, obviously, like I said, I bought them from Stockx, so you get the receipt and a little card from Stockx. And here they are. Da, da, da. Woo! So these are the Nike Dunks in the colour PHOTON Dust, I think is how you say it. And they are white and grey, as you can see. I absolutely love these. Now, when I was buying a pair of Dunks, I really wanted to make sure that I bought some that went with my wardrobe. I like quite a neutral winter wardrobe and kind of more of a colourful wardrobe in the summer. Where we're going into a new season, I was like, oh, I don't really want to buy a bright pair because I might not wear them. And I was like, but I have loads of white trainers, so where do I go with this? So I ended up with these ones. Now, I don't actually own a pair of grey trainers, so I think this is quite a good addition into my wardrobe. And I love them. Like, look how cute they are. Absolutely love them. These are a size 7.5 US, which is a UK 5. If you're ever stuck, look at the Nike trainers you already have, see what they say as the US bit on the inside, and then buy that size, because then you'll get it right. So these are a 7.5, but they're a UK 5. So yeah, and they fit perfectly. Like, I couldn't fault them in terms of fitting. They fit exactly like any other Nike trainer that I have, which is really, really good. In terms of price, these did cost me £200, which is a lot of money because, like, surely they don't cost that much to make. But I actually do think they're worth it in terms of like the style of them. They're really cool, and I did try them on last night. I tried one of them on last night with a pair of jeans because I was already wearing them, and I was like, wow, these are cool. Like, these are a vibe. So I don't mind spending the money on them. They aren't the cheapest, but I do think it's worth it because you're getting a pair of trainers that you really, really want, rather than just going for something cheaper, if you know what I mean. In terms of the price, I actually think Stockx do it really, really well. When you go onto the item, so say you see these trainers and you want them, you go on and then it gives you all the sizing, and under each size it says how much they're going to cost. Depending on the size, depends on the price, which is kind of annoying, but also it's just because they're popular. So if you have a popular size, they're a little bit more expensive. If you've got a smaller size foot or a bigger size foot, chances are they're going to be a bit cheaper. But if you're like me, you've got a very average size foot, then they are going to cost you a little bit more, which is annoying. But I don't think you can really avoid it. If you want these trainers, you kind of have to deal with it, which is annoying. The one thing I do love about Stockx is that there's a horse going past. There is actually a horse going. It's a police horse. The one thing I love about Stockx is that when you order from them, the item gets sent from the seller to them. They check the items, check they're like legit and they're all good, and then they send them to you. So you don't end up getting something that's dirty, that's used, that's not the item. They check them, which I really like, which is why it's got this on here. So you know that when you are spending the money, they're going to make sure that they're actually correct and not something completely different, which is really good. So you're not buying something like you might have on eBay or Depop that ends up being completely different, or they end up being fake or whatever. So I actually do think Stockx is a really good website. And in terms of delivery, once they dispatch them from where they are, so once they've checked and they're all right, comes in days, like literally a couple of days, not even that. So generally it doesn't take long for them to arrive. It's just a bit of a process before it gets to them. Once it's at them and they've checked them, it's literally a day or two. Obviously it depends on where you live. I live in London, so I think it's probably a tiny bit quicker because I think the offices or wherever they do it is in London. But it comes really quick, which is so good. So you know you're not going to be waiting around, and the delivery in the UK anyway comes by UPS, so again you know exactly when it's coming, which is fab. The trainers I absolutely love. I think the style of them is really cool. They give me like similar vibes to like Air Force, but less chunky. In terms of the style, they do have like a very kind of Air Force-y style about them, but obviously completely different. As we all know, they're Dunks, not Air Force. I really like the back bit here. I think this looks really cool. But I'm so excited to style these and wear these. I just think they're just such a good trainer to have in your wardrobe because they're quite a classic style. They're not something that's like new. It's been around for a while. And I really like them. There is another one, just so you know. I haven't just bought one shoe. Here is the other one. Yeah, I'm so excited to wear these. I actually cannot wait. They're really cute. I will say they're a tiny bit hard. Like when I tried them on, I was like, these aren't super cushy like your Air Force or like my Balenciaga trainers. But I think once they're worn in, they'll be really comfortable. It's like whenever you get a fresh pair of trainers and they're really like fresh and you're like, wow, these are not they have not molded to my feet yet. It's kind of like that. But yeah, I absolutely love them. I think they're really cool. The whole shopping experience on Stockx was really easy. I would 100% recommend shopping on Stockx. Just make sure you get the sizing right. But if you're confused in terms of Nike shoes anyway, just look at the Nike shoes you already have and see the sizing so you get it right. But from my experience, a 7.5 US is a UK 5, so we're all good. Make sure you buy the right size. So yeah, those are my trainers. I'm very excited about them. I can't wait to wear them. I'm going to be doing a styling video on them very soon because I thought since I've got them, I'll style them up for you guys, and then if you like them and you like how I've styled them, maybe you'll want to buy a pair, or maybe it will like confirm that you do need them in your wardrobe. Maybe. I'll link them below, and I will link Stockx below as well. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I just really like shopping on Stockx. I think I've had quite a good experience, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And I do definitely recommend Stockx. If you want to sponsor me, go for it, I'll take it. But yeah, I will see you in my next video with hopefully a styling video, and I will see you soon. Bye.